Stuart, the search engine Google has come up with their eTown Awards, which are designed to recognise towns across the UK whose businesses are embracing the web. Now, one consulting group, Boston Consulting, says companies with an online presence grow at least, now this is at least 4 to 8 times faster than those companies without. Well, one online business here in Towcester, or just outside Towcester actually, that has gone from strength to strength is called MumStuff, and its owner is Nicola Morrow. She's with me now on this beautiful morning, Nicola. Firstly, what do you do?
Good morning. Well, we've got a website and we sell products for pregnancy and mums-to-be and new mums, and we purely concentrate on mum. You
were telling me that just before we put the microphones on, that this was almost a need you saw or a gap in the market when you were pregnant yourself.
That's correct. And when I was pregnant, I was struggling to find things just for me, and I was getting very frustrated just looking at websites and finding products for babies all the time. And there were 1 or 2 things that I wanted for myself. I wanted a bump belt to help support my back when my bump was getting bigger, and I just couldn't find these things. And the more I looked, the more I realised there was a niche for products just for mum and for mum stuff. So that's where we came up with the idea, and the name just came along with that too.
Now, we live in the 21st century, Nicola. I suppose it may sound like a silly question. Why is it important to be online in terms of your business these days? But there is really a growing need for businesses to be via the computer.
There certainly is, and especially in my market. I mean, we get a lot of orders from the Highlands and Islands, areas where people don't have easy access to shops, and especially with niche products like we have for pregnancy, it's often quite difficult for ladies to get these products. So by being online, we can send to anywhere in the UK and also in the EU as well.
And you've been busy, you're growing?
We certainly are, yes. Yeah, we've been trading for 8 years, and over that time we've grown very organically. It's just been a nice, slow, steady growth. And as you've seen, we're now here in this lovely unit, and we've got a couple of mums that work for us as well. So yes, and we've got lots of plans for the future. And
great news that Towcester is online. I say Towcester because as I stand in your lovely warm office, because it's cold out there, we've got snow-covered fields around me. You're just outside, aren't you?
We are, yes, and we're at Puri Hill Business Park in Alderson, just outside Towcester. But the community in Towcester, the business community, is very active, and we do try to get involved in what's going on in Towcester and also on the business park here as well.
So I guess from what you're saying there then, no surprise that Towcester's won this award, which it gets today.
I have to say it was a little bit of a surprise because it's a national award and it's a very big accolade for Towcester. Looking at the other towns that have won as well, I think Towcester is by far the smallest. But certainly if you look at any of the local websites or the information guides that are around and about, most of the businesses here are online.
And your bit of advice from your experiences over the last sort of 7, 8 years nearly now that you've been trading, for anyone thinking, well, I'd like to set up an e-business?
It's not as easy as you think.
You're not meant to say that, Nicola.
But it does take a lot of work, and the main thing is to have quality products and a quality website, and to make sure you have accurate information, and I guess that you love what you do and that you love what you're selling.
Nicola, thanks ever so much. That's Nicola Morrow there, who runs a website just outside Towcester called MumStuff. I better let her go because you've got to get your posh frock on for the award ceremony later, haven't you?
I certainly do, yes. I'm looking forward to that very much. Thank you.
Stuart, back to you.
Thank you.